Did you know one man went from slavery to becoming Texas's first black millionaire in a system designed to stop him at every turn? Have you heard of William McDonald, the man who built wealth, power, and legacy against all odds? Follow if you've never heard this story. William McDonald was born into slavery in 1844. He didn't inherit money. He didn't inherit land. He inherited restriction. But what he also carried was vision. After the Civil War and the end of slavery in 1865, McDonald entered a Texas economy that was openly hostile to black advancement. Banks refused black customers. Property ownership was blocked. Education was limited. And violence was used to enforce knowing your place. William McDonald refused that place. He started with manual labor, working farms, hauling freight, doing whatever was necessary to survive. But he understood something critical early on. Land equals leverage. Business equals freedom. Ownership equals power. So he saved relentlessly. When opportunities were denied, he created his own. McDonald began purchasing real estate in Austin, Texas, slowly but strategically. He invested in rental properties, commercial buildings, and businesses that served black communities because mainstream institutions wouldn't. Then he did something even more revolutionary. He became a banker. William McDonald co-founded what would become one of the most important black-owned financial institutions in Texas, the Capital City Bank. At a time when black people were routinely denied loans, McDonald created access. He loaned money to black homeowners, black entrepreneurs, black families trying to build stability. In other words, he didn't just build wealth, he circulated it. By the early 1900s, William McDonald had become Texas's first black millionaire. Not through luck, not through charity, but through strategy, discipline, and refusal to accept the limits placed on him. And yet, his name is rarely taught, not because his success was small, but because his success disrupts the narrative. It proves that black excellence existed immediately after slavery, that black wealth was built despite barriers, not because barriers were gone, and that when given even limited opportunity, black communities created systems of their own. William McDonald understood that freedom without economics is fragile, so he built economics. And in doing so, he left a blueprint, not just for survival, but for generational power. This isn't just a story about money. It's a story about ownership, about infrastructure, about refusing erasure. William McDonald didn't wait for permission to prosper. He built anyway. Follow us to uncover more hidden black stories. We don't glorify injustice. We reveal truth, so history can't repeat itself.